Happy Friday, everybody, and back for our last maths lesson on measurement. Now, I wanted to make today really nice and simple because I'm aware that we've covered a lot, again, in such a short amount of time. But we'll start off with our number formation. So are we ready? We're back for our 7. We know this one now. Off you go, across the sky. Oh, let's do this. We're ready, across the sky, flies the heron. Down, back to earth, that makes a 7. I think that's the way. My camera is covering up. Down to earth, that makes a 7. There you go. Pause the video now and have a practice with this one. Well done. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of problem solving today with measure, but we're also going to combine it into drawing a model to help us. So the plane is 20 centimetres long and the train is 9 centimetres long. What is the total length? So we need to add them together. I wonder if anybody can tell me now what we would draw to help us work out the answer first of all. Excellent. We would draw a bar model. A bar model would really help us because these are our two parts, the plane and the train. And we know that in our two parts, we've got, what's one part? Who can tell me? Doesn't have to be picture perfect. Look at my one. 20 centimetres, and then we've got 9 centimetres. I'm drawing a smaller part for this one because it's a smaller number, but it doesn't matter. And then my whole number we don't know. Now, some of us may be able to use our knowledge of tens and ones to be able to work this out quickly. However, some of us may need that additional support. So you can use what's around you, but remember, we can draw our two groups of 10, and there are no ones. And we've got no groups of 10 here, and we've got 9 ones. And that will help us work out the answer. Who can tell me what the answer is? 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29. Excellent. Right, I wonder if anybody can help me with the next one. The flower is 5 centimetres tall, and the car is 10 centimetres tall. What is the total? Miss Dyer, should be, what's the total? Who can tell me the word? Height. Excellent. What is the total height? Because we're talking about how tall they are. So we need our bar model. See, so we've got our flower is one part and our car is another. And we know that there's 5 and 10. And we are what? We are adding together, aren't we? We're adding together. So let's do this for 10. So you've got 10. Pause if you want to have a go at this before I do it. And 5. And what have we got to do? We can work out the total with these added together. Okay, so we could draw if we're not entirely sure. And our number is, remember, we have our 10s before our 1s. The 10s come before the 1s. We look at the 10s before the 1s. We say that over and over again, don't we, in class? The 10s come before the 1s. We look at the 10s before the 1s. 15 centimetres is the total height of the flower and the car. Now, this one you're going to do on your own. So I want you to pause the video. I'll read it through for you first. Pause it and see if you can have a go at drawing a bar model for this one and working out the answer. Mr. Davis has a bike that is 30 centimetres wide. So we're talking about the width of something. And Mr. McInnes has another bike that is 35 centimetres wide. What is the total width of both bikes? So pause the video now, see if you can have a go at this one, and then we'll come back together and do ours together. Did you all have fun doing that? Okay, so we know we've got two parts, our two bikes. We've got Mr. Davis's bike and we've got Mr. McInnes. Oh, didn't mean to cross you out, Mr. McInnes. I'm very sorry. Mr. McInnes and his bike here. So we have got 35. And you can write in centimetres if you want to in your bar model. I haven't in all of them because I've been a little bit lazy. And we've got 30. I should have started off with 30, shouldn't I? And we've got to work out the total amount. So at the moment, very bad centimetre there. At the moment, we've got a blank box, we don't know what it is. We've got 30. So let's draw out 30. We've got 3 groups of 10 and no ones. And over here, we've got 3 groups of 10. And how many ones? 5 ones. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to put all of these together. Let's start off with our groups of 10 first. 1, 2, 3. Done these ones. Carry on. 4, 5, 6. Done these ones. Then I've got my 5 ones. And the total is 6 groups of 10 and 5 ones. We look at the 10s before the ones. The 10s come before the ones. Oh, let's just undo that little bit because I'm going to add on centimetres here. Excellent. So that is how we can combine bar models in measurement. So your task today is to go around your house and I want you to pick 2 items. So toys, household things, books, whatever you've got around you, measure them. Okay, so get out your rulers, try and pick smaller things that are going to be easier to measure, and things that have always got straight lines are easier. So books and pieces of paper would be really good for you to use. Measure them and record the lengths or the widths. You don't have to just do the lengths, you could do the widths, you could do the heights, how tall things are, it's up to you. And then I want you to add them together. So I want you to put them into a bar model and add them together. Now, one of the things that I didn't do, because I put write the calculations, is writing the calculations alongside, because I just wanted you guys to focus on the bar modelling. But afterwards, if you want to challenge yourself, you can start to write the relevant calculations for each one. So 35 add 30 is the same as 65. Let's go back and do another one. So here we've got 5 add 10. And remember, you can write all of these calculations in more than one way. It's not just the one way. It's the same as 15. And my last one, 20 add 9 is the same as 29. So you can write them in lots of different ways. So that's your challenge. Okay, you put them into a bar model and then write the calculations if you want to. Now I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to say goodbye from me and Positive Panda. We hope you have a lovely weekend and we are super impressed with all of the brilliant maths work that you have done this week. Bye for now.